6 o'clock in the morning. The town is already astir. I was ready for my job and went to the park where I usually jog. Suddenly my eyes found a beautiful girl who dressed red and black tracksuit, walking with earphones on. She looked like a Bollywood actress. She crossed me like a breath of fresh air with the scent of the rapturous rose. My naughty voice from my head started singing, "Aha, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la." Suddenly, my inner voice from my heart piped up and said, "Stupid, dirty picture. You are not thinking correct. Please change it. You are already married and having a beautiful wife." It spoke not in words. The wordless language of the heart. It was an oracle who only speaks the truth. I listened my inner voice and continued my job. In the year 2006, I joined Sun Microsystems. My director recommended me to join a Postmaster Club to improve my communication skills. That time the meetings were happening in St. Joseph College, which is near my office. I attended one meeting. In my first meeting, I got the opportunity to speak in table topics. And my topic was how to reduce dogs population in Bangalore. I spoke only 2 sentences. Those were, if you throw a stone in Bangalore, it will hit either a dog or a software engineer. Both are in plenty in Bangalore. I wanted to find out a family planning vaccine which will go through the air, vaccinate both. There was a huge round of applause which lasted longer than the 2 lines I had spoken. I also observed for every talk there was an applause. Again, my naughty voice from my head started saying, "What is this nonsense? For everything they are applauding and wasting half of the meeting time." Then I stopped attending Toastmasters meetings. As years passed, my inner voice did not disappear. Instead, I received the appraisal every year. The question continued to ring in my head. Are you missing Toastmasters meetings? I found myself forcefully silencing my inner voice. I reasoned that the technical career is more important. A steady paycheck is worthwhile. The experience is invaluable. And besides, what else I do other than this job? Years passed like a speeding train, and before I could realize that 5 years had gone by after my first Toastmasters meetings. My experience was increasing. My salary was increasing. My rating was increasing. But I was getting the same feedback in my appraisal. Please improve your communication skills. Underneath this mental noise, I felt my inner voice again asking its question. Are you missing Toastmasters meetings? I always silenced, smoothed, shut my inner voice by giving the reasons like technical career is more important. Yet, if I actually heard my inner voice, I realized that it was telling me that to follow, to make me a friend, excited, elated, and curious. It was telling me to trust the unknown. It was telling me to follow the path of the heart. It was telling me that though your heart is on left, it's always right. Some point in our life, many people ask themselves this same question. Am I doing, what should be I doing with my life? Am I on the right path? And more importantly, how do I know the right path when I find it? The inner voice does not shout. It will speak from the point of the silence deep within you. It sometimes speaks through signs and symbols. Its main purpose is gently guide you through your life lessons. For me, the path of my heart was to join in Toastmasters. So that very night, when earlier I had been pondering for my next appraisal, I started learning the grammar from the beginning, writing 10 sentences daily with 2 new words, reading in newspapers and articles, and started joining in Toastmaster Club in 2011. After giving my first icebreaker, I realized the importance of those applauses. Since that fateful decision, I have never looked back. Toastmaster provided me confidence, courage and control on the language. For the first time in my last appraisal, I received the feedback from my director saying that your communication is good and it's improving steadily. It's made me possible because I listened to my inner voice. I stopped making excuses and embraced the path with my heart. When it's come to exercise your inner genius, you wanted to try what you want to try. Go where you wanted to go, but follow your own intuition. Don't accept the false choices. Don't let the others put the case around your ideas. If you feel it's a right, take a chance. Because you never know how absolutely could turn to be. As Steve Jobs once said, don't let the noise of other opinions turn out your own inner voice. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, please close your eyes. Keep your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. Listen to your inner voice.